Oh, hello again, kids. No, sorry, this isn't a good time for a visit. Well, on second thought, maybe I can spare a few minutes. After all, you are my friends. You won't make me feel bad. Oh, I know what you must be thinking. And yes, I feel embarrassed. The last time you came to see me, I was so impressed with your God. And now, look at me. Never mind. Let me tell you what happened today. Well, I made an image. I was about 9 stories tall. Yes, it was wrong. I know. I should have accepted Daniel's interpretation. But my pride led me to build this golden statue, to show the world my power. And so I sent invitations to the leaders of all the provinces of Babylon, including Judah, and eagerly awaited the arrival of my officials because I thought this would be my moment of glory in which I could be honored by all. The plan was for everyone to worship the image in a spirit of fellowship and unity, and to honor Babylon as an empire that would last forever. But when someone told me that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were standing in the middle of the crowd, I was beside myself with rage. For a moment, I calmed down because they are such valuable workers for me, and I offered to give them a second chance. But they refused. Instead, they preferred to be thrown into the fiery furnace, alive. Can you imagine? I could not believe my ears. Who is this God that they obey him instead of me? My children, in my foolish anger, I ordered the furnace to be heated 7 times hotter. By the way, the plain of Dura is surrounded by oil wells. As the fuel was added, the flames changed color from orange to white. Oh, the heat was so intense that my strongest men, who had tied the hands and feet of the Hebrews and thrown them into the furnace, fell dead on the spot. But wait, that's not all. What happened next was most unusual. I still can't believe what I saw. When I looked into the furnace, I expected to see 3 men burning, but instead, I saw 4 men walking in the fire. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, because that 4th man looked like the Son of God. I must confess that I have never seen the Son of God, but I have seen Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego at work. I have seen their noble characters, their honesty, and their goodness. I have heard them speak about their God with love and respect. Through their example, I have seen their God, and that 4th person in the fire looked like him. I called to them, and when the noble 3 stepped out, their clothes were not burnt. Their hair was not burnt. They did not even smell of smoke. Surely, this God you serve is a true and holy God. He will even come down from heaven to walk with his faithful ones through the flames. Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who has delivered them. Ah, such faith, such faithfulness to an unseen God. I mean, forget about my silly golden statue. This is true greatness in action. The funny thing is, I wanted all those princes and rulers to go home talking about me. But who do you think they're going to talk about now? Of course, about the God of the Hebrews. All my guests will share the story of these faithful Hebrews with everyone they meet. Until all my provinces have heard about the God of the Hebrews. And, oh yes, I have even made a royal edict declaring death for anyone who does not worship their God. What? You mean I shouldn't force people to worship God? Yes, maybe you're right. God never forces anyone. That is perhaps why these Hebrews are so faithful. Their obedience came from love and not from fear. My, I see I have so much to learn from your God. One thing is certain, I have found that those who are faithful to God are always faithful in the little things. They're faithful employees, faithful students, faithful spouses, and faithful friends. So serving God is the best thing anyone can do. Now don't think for a minute that my golden image will be the only test of faithfulness in history. No. I am sure that Satan will deceive people in the end time to get them to compromise the truth and worship together in a false spirit of love and unity. Spiritual Babylon will be foolish enough to once again make an image of the beast. But I am sure you will choose for God, right? It has become very clear to me, when the laws of men conflict with the law of God, you must obey God rather than men, no matter what, just as my 3 Hebrews did. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you know what that fire burned off those boys? Their bonds. Sure, now I understand that faith is just like the gold. It has to go through fire to be purified, and the only things that the fiery trials destroy are the things that make us captives of this earth. Oh, children, lots of things to think about. So many things. God is so good. God is great. See you. See you later.